fell in love with was this huge room. It was built as an art gallery, but it could very easily be a dance studio or a yoga studio. It's just a wonderful large room, actually, about 700 square feet.
We've been in this house 10 years.
Yeah.
Which is the longest for us, and we've enjoyed all of it. We had young teenagers when we came, and we didn't know how they'd take to being out of town and on an acreage, and they just told us what they did. They loved it. We'd check with them to make sure they were happy here, and they just adored being up here. And it turned out really well because we always knew where they were because they were always here. Their friends would come here too, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, we've been here for 10 years, and to be very honest, I haven't had a chance to look at all of the 10 acres. It's a wonderful property that is divided by a creek, by Jack Creek. And so that's a year-round creek. So Jackie and I just love in the summer being able to leave the windows and the doors open and listen to Jack Creek running. It's like living on the ocean of a home. It's just a beautiful, remote location, yet in reality we're 5 minutes to the movie theater or 5 minutes to Starbucks. It's just a very short trip down the Highway 97 into West Bank or even closer into Peachland. Well, we do see wildlife here naturally. I mean, when you have 10 acres and you've got a creek running through it, you really have part of a wildlife corridor. So I think over the years we've seen lots of deer and moose and bear, actually, and of course coyotes and things like that. But I think the most memorable occasion was where a young moose wandered onto our back lawn, a cow, and I was watching her, and she actually laid down and went to sleep for about 2 hours, which is really rare. But I think it speaks to the serenity and the tranquility of the property. She felt very safe in that location and literally took a nap on the back lawn. And of course we have the suite, a 2-bedroom suite, which is just a real treat because Jackie's parents live here with us. And so that's been a wonderful serendipity for us to have an acreage where we can add our extended family. And we still have the ability from a planning point of view to add another home as well. But even with the home being so big, it's never been a chore to look after it. Most of the flooring is hard surface flooring, and so it's very easy to keep clean and tidy, certainly from our perspective.
Despite the size, it's incredibly economical, isn't it? We have a wood-burning stove in here, which is very efficient, and it kicks out a beautiful heat, heats the whole house, and so keep that running in the winter. And we also have geothermal heating and cooling.
Yeah, we converted to geothermal when we first bought the house. Actually, it was natural gas.
Both sides. One of the features that we enjoy being up here is the access to the backcountry, and you could mountain bike for hours and hours and hours back there, or quad, or my dad has a quad, and the whole network. You get up to Crystal Mountain, you get over the back into West Bank.
Yeah, it's been great actually. I mean, as Jackie said, the mountain biking's fantastic, and from here you can very easily get to the Telemark cross-country ski trails on a mountain bike, or you can hike up the valley to the Crystal Mountain ski area. So it really has been a serendipity, and that's probably, unfortunately, that's probably one of the reasons that we're selling, is that we're doing a lot of that, or at least I am doing a lot of training now, and we're doing that to raise money for a charity that we founded. And so really what we're finding is that we're doing adventures that are taking us out of the country, and the charity work that we're doing is taking us out of the country, and it's just a very big property to leave 10 acres behind and leave our house behind. It just seems such a shame. We've always loved sharing it with people. We've actually had friends who had weddings here. It's been great, but I think the time has come for us to move on and rearrange our lifestyle a little bit, given all the charity work that we're doing and the traveling that we're doing.